It is Thursday night. Ooh, damn it! That damn Comcast ripping me off! Showed that an adult's pair of underwear contains an average of 0.1 mg of feces. Milligrams. 0.1 milligrams of poop. I got a visual for you folks. There it is. Look at that, all that poop on your underwear. And washing your underwear in lower temperatures could mean that these traces remain.
I would have turned off the show, bro.
On them. Even.
I 100% would have turned off the show.
I am trying to save lives here.
See, this is what I'm talking about with the neighborhood. Right here, Woodscopes. Could you guys stop talking, please?
Who said that?
Anything to say to that?
Who said that?
Woodscopes.
Yeah. Remember when he had a show? Oh, check this out. So I got to follow right as we went to air. You know, I put my link up and I'm like, oh, hey, got a new fan. I don't know that I could show any of, well, yeah.
Did they have clothes on?
No, they don't. I was looking for one that I could show. I mean, there's buns. I don't know if that gets me booted. Those are nice buns.
In the Christmas movie.
Jiggling her butt right on my face. That's not nice.
Usually you gotta pay for that.
It'll be more visual and less us talking.
It'll be less discombobulated than tonight.
I wouldn't go that far, but it'll be different. Okay, I teased it. Guess who I saw today? You already know, so you got to play dumb.
Chad and Port.
Not Santa Claus, not Chad and Portland. I saw Wells in the 3-6 zone. Wellsy. Oh, I know it's not you.
Yeah, they were like, dude, are you doing that? And I'm like, I'm not.
I know it's not you because it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it wasn't funny, then I'd go, it might be Ryan.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God, I'm bullying you. Shit.
You're bullying
me. Oh, my gosh, they're right.
Yeah, maybe we should do a bullying PSA.
Hey,
hold on, though. I do have to ask a question. You made your wedding guests pay for a 10-day cruise.
Yes.
To be a part of your wedding?
Yes, they did. Okay, we've got this woman is back. And you're probably
Hi, Jim.
You're probably forgetting because this was from last Thursday that moved over. But
I remember.
The woman that got 5.5 inches of height by breaking her legs and sticking steel rods in them. Jim interrupted my story about the long-legged supermodel, right?
Dude, there's shoes you can buy that can make you 8-9 inches taller.
Well, she's wearing those too. She's got platforms on. The required temperature should exceed 40 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius to fully kill any bacteria that are living in your underwear. I actually wash my underwear on hot, so I think I'm safe from poop. And let me give you the image. That's the image that we're trying to save you from right there.
Okay, this is the most reasonable story that has ever been on this show.
Dude,
of stuff hanging around if you're hooking up with a Brit
in your underwear. That's how you get pink eye from farting on your pillow. So obviously the farts in your underwear have fecal matter. 0.1 milligrams of feces.
That this probably varies depending on whether you're talking about males and females.
Why? I mean, obviously,
I don't wear my underwear at my. I don't wear my underwear at my ass. Do you?
They don't either. What, a thong? Most wear granny panties, dude, unless they're going out on a date. I mean, they're comfortable. Who wants to be uncomfortable? They go out on a date, then you start getting that lacy shit. But day to day, granny panties. You go into any work office and pull down a woman's pants, it's gonna be granny panties, dude. They're not going to work. They're not going to work in lacy.
Shut it down, dude. Tease the stories for tomorrow. I'm serious. That is the funniest shit I have ever heard on this show. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Haunted Horse is a bald-ass dork who wants to have a show. Will anybody ever watch it? The answer is probably no. He thought up a really stupid name. He calls it the Waterhole, where everybody thinks he's lame. And they're always sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Haunted Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. You wanna be where you can see. Haunted Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. What is up, everybody? Hey, look who finally got a green screen. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Bacon finally got a green screen. Good job, bud. I like it.
You like that, right?
I like that. Nice fake lake background.
Yeah, it's an interactive green screen too. Check this out. Watch.
Interactive?
Watch behind me.
What's this?
Yeah. Stones.
A pebble. Oh, I heard the bloop there. Wow, look at you.
Okay, here's the big one.
Big one. Oh, I see it. Wow, interactive green screen. You got one up on me because I can't do that. It doesn't.
And even better, it's a 360 interactive green screen.
I can't do that either. Here's my 360.
Right?
Right. There's my 360. So, I love it. Now your head's
I miss
off.
his awesome studio and his guitars. Yeah. Well, I miss my guitars too. So, I brought an acoustic guitar. It's in the truck. I haven't pulled that out yet.
Guess who's here by the chat I play or by the sound drop I play?
Liz! Elizabeth! Elizabeth!
Gail, welcome to the show.
Got that?
Yeah, I can barely see the because of the way that your little camera is. I can barely see the
Oh, it's all right.
But I can see some of it.
I did the 360 angle, and now my camera's all jacked up.
It's all cockeyed.
It is cockeyed. There.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's catch up on the chat. I will read you the important chat. Jay is
see
first.
some of it.
You won! You did it! No!
And who's the loser? Gail! Oh, Gail, come on.
Gail, welcome
so
to the show.
Nothing! You
Gail,
lose!
welcome to the show.
Good
Gail,
day,
welcome
sir.
to the show.
There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
I forgot to send you the pictures of the fish that you could have posted, the 2 fish that I caught. So.
Dude, I want Ryan says he misses you. I miss his awesome studio and guitars. That's what he misses.
Oh, that was Ryan that said that?
Yeah, Ryan.
Congratulations, Ryan, by the way, on the Fox Sports Radio gig with Grant Napier. That's awesome. So allow me to be live and say that, because that is tremendous. If most people have heard about it. You people, I said you people. Give me the drop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You racist piece of shit.
Now I got to do all the drops too. Because
yeah. Now I thought about trying to figure out how I could do the drops up here, and it's just I wasn't going to bring my mixer and everything. It could have been done, but then I wouldn't have been able to do it out here on the dock.
No.
I would have had to be in, so
you can have a vacation from your drops. You're fine.
Yeah.
Happy Thursday to you, Liz. Gail's my favorite. We would do Damage together on Friday night in our prime. Good aura. Liz says she shows up for bacon. So there you go.
What the heck was that?
What's up, pig?
Nice of you.
What the
You
heck
show
was
up for
that?
horse all the time.
What's up, pig?
Well, she will start showing up for horse on Mondays because, because of Labor Day. The first show with Liz and the fantasy football show and gambling and everything is going to be Tuesday, September 2nd, which is funny because that is the day that Grant and Ryan picked to do their radio show. And I'm like, oh, sure, Liz and I are doing our show for the fantasy football, and you picked our day to launch a radio show. That's really selfish. Really selfish. But
totally different audience. Totally different audience.
No, it's the same audience. Everyone in Sacramento tunes in for Liz and I, and now they're going to be listening to Grant and Ryan because they're just selfish. Different audience.
There's one person out on the lake right now. They're fishing. It's a couple of kids out there. I passed by them earlier. I was out in the kayak. I bought a brand new fishing lure, and it's just a little floating Rapala silverfish. And
I call them
like,
Rapalas.
I gotta get Rapala, yeah. Whatever. And I knew that I needed some new fishing line. I wanted to get some new monofilament line, and I'm like, it's okay. I used a crappy lure, and I caught one fish with it. I was like, it's fine. I get out there, and it was probably a smallmouth, the way it was behaving. Because you could tell the difference. If you fished enough largemouth and smallmouth bass, they just behave differently. The smallmouth, they play possum. They're just like, and then they
largemouth fight more.
They fight more initially, but the smallmouth can actually give you a better fight sometimes, depending on the size. I find, anyways. So I'm out there, and I could tell it's a decent sized one, just the way it's reacting. And then he does a couple of drops, and then he does one thump, and he busts my line. So I lost my new lure.
Oh, you lost it?
Yeah, he took it. So busted my line. So I'm gonna have to get some new line, and is what it is.
Wow. I did see the picture of it. It was about this big. And for that lake, the bass.
Oh yeah, that was the one that I caught yesterday. I caught another one that was smaller today. I do have a picture of it. I'll send you those pictures. But if you look up, I did send it to Jay, and it was attached to it was the one that I sent to Rome that said Lake Life, and then he said I don't see a fishing pole, and so I said here it is, and he gave me shit for my little fish holder,
Who gave you
the yellow
shit?
pliers.
Who?
Jay did.
Jay did. Got it. Yeah, right. I mean, I've seen those before. I usually you're catching and release, right? So you don't want to put your finger in the gills.
No, you don't want to put your finger in the gills.
But if I'm eating it, I put
you don't
my
want to touch the side of it. You don't want to take the protective slime off.
Slime off. Yep.
These things are great. And to be honest, when I'm taking the hooks out of them, I do use a pair of pliers just as safe as I can. I don't have my hand anywhere near the hook. I put enough hooks in my hand over my years.
Dude, there's nothing worse than a barb hook burying the barb because it's got to come out the other way.
Got to come out two ways.
So you got to snip it and then push it. That is not fun.
Yep. So
Stuck Nut members get Rome Lake perks apparently. I guess so. Burn Dog wants to know: are you at Catfish Lake?
No, I am not.
Is there a
at Catfish
name
Lake.
for that? You don't have to give the name out, but does it have a name?
It does have a name. It's actually called Mud Lake.
Mud Lake?
Yeah, because it's a spring lake, and it's very shallow, and it's sandy bottom, sandy and rock bottom. But there's a layer of sediment, especially around like closer to the shore, from the leaves and that. So it goes anywhere from like a foot to up to 3 feet deep of like a sediment. It's dense enough, it's thick enough to hold like a golf ball or say a cotton fishing line.
Yeah.
Or anchor line, boating line. But you'll sink right through it, and it's all full of leeches and stuff like that. So it's kind of gross that way.
Yuck.
Yeah, but yeah. So the official term of the area, there's like a little spot, and it's pronounced Wattenwyl, WATTENWYL. Now, if you want to know exactly where I am, you could look that up in Ontario, but you could look Georgian Bay in Lake Huron. There's a town called Parry Sound. It's where Bobby Orr was born. You know who Bobby Orr is?
Yes, hockey player.
Famous Boston Bruin.
Did he play hockey until like he was 52 or something?
Yeah. Oh, no, that's Gordie Howe.
Oh, I got to mix up.
Bobby Orr actually had a short career because of knee injuries, but Bobby Orr, some consider the greatest hockey player that ever lived.
Right.
Probably the greatest defenseman that ever played. Anyways, he was born in Parry Sound. You go to Parry Sound and you go straight across to Algonquin Park, which is a provincial park, like a state park, protected park. We're like right in the middle of that line that goes across.
Gail,
that's basically where we are.
Gail knows because she's from Boston. A famous Bruin.
Oh, she knows. Yeah, she knows Bobby Orr.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little spot. There's a story to how the families that are involved with this, how we obtained this land back in 69, 70.
You stole from the Indians. Oh, not that far back.
Yeah, and actually, so at the end of the lake is the main camping
You racist
area.
piece of shit.
Sorry.
Exactly. We have a spot on our own. A long story to it, but the main lake, the main camping area, it has an Indian name, a native name, or as we say, an indigenous.
You racist.
Thank you. We got the Canadian Air Force flying by. Here you go. Look at that.
Yeah, you know where they go? They come down here and live in Portland and shit all over everything in the winter.
Yeah, they usually shit all over here too when no one's around. But anyways, the indigenous name of the camping site is called Obatanga. The more you know. And if you're not up camping and drinking out of a red Solo cup, you're not officially camping in the wilderness.
Right, you got to have that. That's the rule.
Just water. It's just water.
You know what? I just figured out. I've been trying to figure out for 13 minutes. The microphone in your home studio sounds better than this one.
That's probably a stretch, but I would have said, yeah, it probably does.
Right.
Sound a little bit better, right?
Bobby Orr fishes on a boat. No, he doesn't fish on a boat. He fishes on a boat. Is there a dance called Oratanga? I think the Bruins had the smallest rink back in the day. Okay.
Boston
Garden. Where's Bacon? Yeah, these are old chats, so we obviously have identified where Bacon is. He's at Mud Lake. Mud.
Actually, who is that? Actually, is it Eric? Yeah, he did actually spell it correctly, except the R should be a B. But nicely done. That's actually how you spell it.
What? Spell what? The lake?
Oh,
the
camping, camping ground.
Obatanga.
We just call it going up north.
Orangutan.
But we're not actually in northern Ontario. We are about a 6.5-7 hour drive from where I live in Windsor, South Detroit. We are in what's called the near north. I only call it the near north. We're still in central Ontario. It even goes much further than this, so much more remote.
Sorry, I'm looking for the Ask the Canadian graphic. I know it's buried somewhere in here, but it's hidden in some folder. Ask the Canadian. Yes. Okay. Well, any questions for? I thought of that too. Haunted horse, right? Orangutan. Any questions for Bacon before we get moving on to
get into the show? Get into what you really got.
Dude, I'm fucking jealous. You've got the life. I'm not gonna lie. That looks awesome.
Pretty lucky.
And your family owns that piece of property you're on. You're on the dock, right? And your family owns that dock?
Yeah, we're on the dock. Actually, I could do a 360 again.
Yeah, do it slowly.
Yeah.
By the way, I know this took place on. That's awesome. I know this took place on Marco Polo. We're not supposed to talk about it, but I know you're fine with it. You posted a video a few hours ago of a mama duck and a bunch of ducklings just cruising by. That was awesome.
They literally just walked right across there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I would imagine they didn't want to come and go around it because you were at the end of the dock, so they just took the shortcut, went over the top of it. Little baby.
Here's the studio right here.
Nice.
Studio.
Oh, an umbrella holder.
Where's so my brother made this umbrella. He made this umbrella holder out of a couple of pails, and there's a bunch of rocks in there. So,
nice, dude. That is
so my family doesn't actually own this property. So there's 16 families involved in this. It's a nonprofit, consolidated, incorporated camping club. So no families actually there's no monetary value to the property. So.
But no one's
because it's in.
No one other than your family is staying there and using that dock.
Yeah. So per the bylaws of the camping club, nobody but their immediate family can actually use this property.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool that way. So yeah, we got a little council, a little executive, and we have yearly meetings and stuff. And my brother's actually the president of the club at current moment. So
president of the club. Okay, all right.
Yeah, the hair club for men.
Wait, Jay owns his own dock? Jay's got his lake on Ruth Lake. So he owns a dock. Jay, are you kidding, or do you own a dock on Ruth Lake?
He's full of shit.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna do video of the day because it's close enough to the time I want to do it.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that.
F that milk bag. What the hell are we talking about? All right, video of the day.
It's time for Haunted Russ's video of the day.
I could walk up to the
divers have
cabin.
Wait. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, what? I cut you off.
I do have bags of milk up in.
Oh, bags of milk. That's right. I forgot. Bags of milk. I get it now. Fuck that bag of milk. Yeah, right. Got it. Okay, here's video of the day. By the way, Bacon, you like to get in the water, in the ocean. Ocean and fresh water. Look at this. Would you do this? 20-foot great white shark.
A group of divers had what they describe as a magical encounter with a 20-foot, 2.5-ton great white shark in the waters of Hawaii. They shared the images and video online in hopes of raising awareness about decreasing shark population due to intentional killing of sharks. The team said it was on an expedition to survey tiger sharks that had gathered to feed off a dead sperm whale when the massive great white appeared. Ocean Ramsey, a member of the team, said the shark was likely pregnant or had a full belly of whale. She believes the shark was deep blue, the largest white shark ever filmed. The group spent the entire day with Deep Blue in Oahu. Matt Uris for CBS 11 News.
Would you do that?
No. Now, in Moorea, which is in French Polynesia, we did swim with small black-tip sharks, which are about 4 feet long.
Yeah,
and
sharks.
There was a couple of lemon sharks, which are a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, I didn't know lemon sharks
were... as long as you stay below them, you're actually better. Those people are ridiculous, like because sharks typically attack from the bottom up. Yeah. So when you're swimming up on the top, that's why you hear about surfers. Everybody knows the story. The surfers, they look like seals because you have the surfboard and then you have the appendages.
Yes.
It looks like a seal, so that's why they attack it, Yeah. So that no,
you know what?
And they were actually surveying for tiger sharks. My understanding that tiger sharks and hammerhead sharks are some of the most aggressive that are out.
And makos. Yeah, those are the top 3. Yeah, tiger sharks.
Makos, yes, the others. Yeah.
Tiger shark. Oh, and bull sharks apparently are aggressive. Not a lot of fatals with bull sharks, but they are aggressive. So, but makos, So if you are swimming below and they think you're a seal, then you might have a kiss from a rose on a grave when you're dead. I may have stretched on that one. It's because Seal sings that song. Sorry.
It's my understanding that Jay was driving down the road one time and he blew a seal.
Blew a seal. Oh, snap. Video of the day on time. Correct.
Why, Mr. Anderson?
Okay, we've got weird news. If anyone wants to ask Bacon, why are you guys saying Bella in the chat? Because of the shark? Because the shark was
fat.
I don't know. I try to decode the chat, and I don't know what that means. That was a fat shark. It was really fat.
It was. Yeah.
Which is probably why they were safe.
The whale. They said that.
It was full.
Which is probably what they were referring to. Okay, next.
That's exactly. So ding ding. Wow, I decoded the chat. Took a wild stab at it. Let's see. What do I want to do? I want to do, you know what? There was a medical story that was interesting. Let's see. Hold on. Here's a gross story. I mean, we just had a shark. This is as scary as a shark. This is from a site called Live Science. Diagnostic dilemma. Black widow spider's venom poisoned a woman through her eyeball. Gross.
Ugh.
A woman went to the emergency room.
This is the point where I'd play.
What?
This is the point where I would play the Napoleon Dynamite. Bro.
No, I know. I'm sitting here. I'm hearing drops this whole show so far. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, there would be that drop there.
Here's the thing. He can go back. I'll take the recording of this and I'll put the drops in after.
Right. Drop them in there because there's already been 3. I'm like, oh, Bacon would have dropped that right there. But yeah, the gross one, the Napoleon Dynamite, gross. A woman went to the emergency room after getting bits of a venomous spider in her eye. Bits of the spider in her eye. Oh, by the way, were you here yesterday? Was it yesterday when we talked about, maybe 2 days ago, the bat that flew in that woman's mouth? She was doing astrophotography. And this bat.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
This was in Arizona, and this bat was flying around. It got between the camera and her face when she was taking pictures at night, right? And then she screamed, and it went in her mouth, and she had to spit it out. And then she had she didn't have health insurance, something you have. So it cost her $20,000 to get the rabies shots because she was in between jobs, and she didn't want to have the Cobra health insurance. Where you have, which is expensive, but yeah. So a bat flew into her mouth, and she spit it out.
Did they say what kind of bat it was?
They didn't because it got in. She screamed, and then it flew away after she spit it out.
Okay.
So, but she said it tasted sweet. I don't know if that makes it a fruit bat.
Probably a fruit bat.
Fruit bat.
Fruit bats are very common around here.
Right. Okay, so she had bits of venomous spider. I almost read an ad. The patient, a 37-year-old woman in California. I'm not going to lie, Bacon. I'm really jealous. I wish I was there. I'm not going to lie.
I wish you were here too. Hanging out, it'd be great.
Relaxing. It looks relaxing. The woman visited the emergency room because the upper and lower eyelids of her left eye were swollen and felt like they were burning. Her conjunctiva, a thin protective membrane that covers the whites of the eye and inner surface of the eyelid, was also swollen. What happened next? Shortly after the woman arrived at the hospital, her symptoms intensified. Her eye continued to swell until it was almost entirely shut. Within 10 to 20 minutes of being admitted, she developed neck pain. This is scary. And nausea, followed by cramps in her abdomen, thighs, and calves. After 2 hours, her extremities began tingling. The diagnosis: the woman told her doctors that about 20 minutes before her emergency room visit, she and her husband had spotted a large black widow spider inside a shed. Her husband declared that it was a venomous western black widow and struck it with a hammer, which splattered the spider.
Is her husband Mike in Indy?
What?
I do declare.
Mike
in Indy. I do declare.
So he hit it with a hammer and splattered the spider in all directions.
Surprise, motherfucker.
The violent squishing rendered the arachnid impossible to conclusively identify. As the spider was crushed, a fragment of the arachnid flew into the woman's eye. See, and this is where you have the Arnold going, ah! But, no drops from the lake.
We're right on the same page there.
She said, which caused immediate pain and swelling. The doctors concluded that the woman's symptoms were caused by accidental exposure to black widow venom, enough of which was absorbed through her eye tissue to enter her bloodstream and reach other parts of her body. A compound in the venom called alpha latrotoxin affects vertebrates, and it primarily targets the central nervous system, which includes the brain and spinal cord. Symptoms triggered by the venom can be severe and last several days, and in rare cases they can trigger long-term pain or severe allergic reactions. However, in most cases, exposure to the venom isn't deadly. There you go. So he squashed the black widow with a spider. Part of it went into her eye and caused all that shit to happen.
Well, you can absorb certain things like through what are considered mucous membranes.
Right.
Now, I have a biology background, so there's a lot of stuff involved with that. I won't get into it, but it's the reason why you use chewing tobacco or pouches and you put it in your mouth. It absorbs in that way.
Right.
Or people who have acute angina, crickets. They put the what do you call it? Nitroglycerin underneath your tongue, and it absorbs because there's a lot of blood vessels and everything underneath your tongue. It's also the reason why the other end can absorb certain things. Have you heard of things called enemas?
Oh my
God! There? Yeah. And actually, you could get extremely drunk.
Sorry.
With an alcohol enema. Have you ever heard of these?
I have. So I was watching one of those survival shows where someone, like, I don't know if it's Bear Grylls or whatever, and they're on a boat in the middle of the ocean, right? And there's no fresh water, right? And they said that you could use some of the water with, like, the, where it's got like single cell organisms, where if you drink it you would get really sick. And they were giving them enemas, and because it goes in that end, you don't get the sick from the parasites in the water that you would if you drank it. And
but you absorb the water still.
Yeah, but you absorb the water, and I'm like, man, I got to be really on death's door before I'm shoving something up my ass to shove a hose up there and put a bunch of polluted water. Wait, Bacon, where'd you go? Bacon! Bacon! We lost him. He's like, fuck that enema shit. I ain't talking about that. And he's out of here. I'm sure he's just dropped. Dinner is ready, guys. Oh, stop the show. Bacon's dinner, or not Bacon. Darren's dinner is ready. Okay, the show's over. Darren's dinner's ready. Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Darren's dinner's ready. We got it. Oh, you mean, he's not telling us to all end the show. He's just saying he's got to go. Okay, well, I thought he was telling us we had to end the show. Here comes Bacon. Bacon. We're talking about enemas, and then he's like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
I think the CRTC, which is basically our version of the FCC, I think they cut us off at the saltwater enemas.
Yeah, they're like, the Canadian Gestapo decided, that couldn't go over the airwaves. So there we go. Don't squash a black widow spider with a hammer.
No, I blame that voodoo. Or wear the appropriate safety glasses. The appropriate
safety
PPE,
glasses.
personal protective equipment.
Exactly. War having bourbon at a Darren barbecue.
Yeah. Or I could be a complete misogynist and say, or just have your husband take care of the spider.
Oh, jeez. Nice.
You dirty pig!
Male chauvinist pig.
You dirty pig!
I was looking for that. I was trying to figure out that word, and misogynist came out first. I don't know why.
Nice. Chauvinist, misogynist, whatever. Same thing, right? It's male bashing. Jay says I squash spiders with my hammer. Well, don't do it to Black Widow spider, or you'll be blinded. What story do I want to do next? Let's see. Woman with. Here's a weird medical one, other than getting a spider in your eye. I have an extremely rare blood type. I'm the only person in the world with it. I have heard about people like this.
You racist piece of shit.
These people that have such rare blood type that they have to donate blood for themselves. Because if they're ever need it, there's no one else that has it. Now, I'm interested because usually O positive is the one you can use as a backup.
The universal donor.
Yeah, but I don't know if that works for her. So we're going to read about it. An unidentified woman from Guadalupe has the rarest blood type on Earth, to the extent that she's only compatible with herself. The 68-year-old, wow, she made it to 68, is thus far the only known member of the blood group Guada negative, according to news reports. The moniker comes from the colloquial name of the French Caribbean island the woman calls home, Guadalupe. I have not been to Guadalupe. How about you? Because we've been all over the Caribbean, but not there. Wow. Not that I remember. I just know my wife's going to yell at me and go, no, we were. We're trying to hit every island in the Caribbean. The big ones. I'm not these little teeny, like, the little micro islands. The moniker, okay, so I already read that part. Scientists with the French Blood Establishment, EFS, who discovered Guada negative, announced their findings this month in a presentation at the International Society of Blood Transfusions Congress in Milan. That's a lot of freaking shit.
Wow. Yeah, that's a mouthful.
Hey, are you here with the International Society of Blood Transfusions Congress in Milan? Yeah, I'm here for that too. Wow.
Wow, that's a mouthful. That's what she said.
That's what she said. You male misogynist pig. Joe.
Yeah, troglodyte.
The research team was introduced to the woman in 2001 when she was living in Paris and undergoing routine blood tests in preparation for surgery. Doctors were unable to identify her blood type or any matches for it. The research team was the ad made that jump back up to the top of the page. DNA analysis wasn't advanced enough at the time to explore the case further, but in 2019, researchers utilized next-generation technology to sequence the patient's entire genome. Research, I'm trying not to belch on the air. My diet drink is, I like holding it.
Everybody take a drink. There you go.
Research revealed a mutation. Oh, she's like an X-Men. A mutation in the gene. Oh, check this one out. Not kidding. Mutation in the gene. This is the gene mutation. PIGZ.
You dirty pig!
The pig's gene. PIGZ. Pig's gene. I am not making this up. The pig's gene, which affects how proteins anchor to the surface of blood cells. The team determined that the woman inherited her unique blood profile from her parents. You think?
You think? Jeez. Hey, those French, they're pretty smart, aren't they?
Boy, those. We think she got the gene from her parents. Oh, wow.
Right.
As both carried the mutated gene. This woman is undoubtedly the only known case in the world. Thierry Peyrard, a biologist at EFS, told AFP when they were with the CIA and FBI. She is the only person in the world who is compatible with herself. Human blood group classifications are based on antigens, Mr. Biology. The proteins and sugars found on the surface of red blood cells. The ABO blood typing system details whether people have one, both, or neither of the antigens, A and B. By the way, you know what? I should know my wife's blood type, and I don't, and that's probably not good.
A positive.
My wife is B something, but I don't know if it's positive or negative. She's B something, though.
I don't know my wife's blood type either.
I'm just boring O positive. Like 45% of the population or 55, something like that. I always wanted to be something unique, but you know what? If I need blood, I mean, there's lots of O positive. Anyone else got a weird blood type that's not O? Oh, Nick in Fort Wayne's here.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Guano negative? Yeah, guano. With a, not guano like is in poop, bat poop, but guano is in GWANO. Guano.
Right.
Do I need to read any more? I mean, it's just an interesting Guada. It doesn't even have an N in it. Guada negative. You got me though. I forgot what I had said. is now recognized as number 48 by ISBT. There it is.
There you go.
That would suck. She didn't find out, so she's 68 now, found out in 2001, so she lived most of her life not knowing that she could have been killed by not having...
The thing is, like, if you don't have anything serious happen to you...
Right.
You know, or you don't donate blood, so...
I mean, fair enough, because
she's a racist piece of shit because she didn't donate blood.
You racist piece of shit!
You know what? I used to donate blood in the Army because you got a day off. That's the only reason why. That was it. And you know what's funny? More people volunteered than they needed every time because they wanted a day off.
It's funny because I kind of stopped donating blood because they didn't want mine because it was just so like common, and it was like, no, we don't. You know, we got lots of that, you know, kind of thing. But
we got lots of it,
right?
Lots of
they'll
blood.
Take it, but, you know.
You would think. What did you say? You were A something?
Yeah, A positive. It's a pretty common.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
How common is A positive blood? United States. Sorry. Oh, wait a minute. United States 34%, but in Canada it's 30%. Why? Europe 25%. So go to Asia, you're only 20%.
All right.
That's weird. Okay, how positive? How common is 38 out of 38%. So I'm not much farther. I thought I was more common than that.
Yeah. So O negative is the universal donor, then, right?
What? I thought O positive was.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's O positive.
Okay, so all right.
Yeah, O positive. I'm O positive that I'm correct because I was told, you know, you're in high school and they're like, oh, what kind of blood? And you got the universal blood, and
Hematology wasn't my thing.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm sitting there thinking it doesn't seem like it would be that hard, but I mean, hematology would involve even like cancers like leukemias and stuff like that, right? Because you're dealing with not just the blood, but the bone marrow and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, well, my bachelor's thesis was actually in immunology. We were dealing with blood, so I probably should know more about it. But anyways,
you should know more about it.
Yeah, but we were dealing with rabbit blood. It was a
rabbit blood.
Rabbit blood, yeah, because it was the closest model to a human blood because it was a long story, but we were the whole idea was to take a certain enzyme. It was called TNF, the tumor necrosis factor, and somehow being able to
Thursday Night Football.
TNF. Thursday Night Football, TNF, and attaching it to cancer cells to be able to attack cancer cells.
Oh,
it was pretty intense research.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And they were using the rabbit blood model because of the amount of red blood cells in it and the volume and things. And so apparently it had a higher link towards primate blood. And we had an excess of rabbits in Canada. We didn't have too many monkeys that we could draw blood from.
Rabbits. Bugs Bunny, you animal. Yeah, Eric's mad that you experimented on Bugs Bunny.
My wife had a pet rabbit when she was a kid, and so she always hates it when we go in. We go into the grocery store and they got the rabbit, and I'll you know how they're like laid out like this, and I'll do that. And she would stop.
My wife had a rabbit.
They're all skinned and laid out like they're diving.
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Like they're doing the luge or something.
Yes. Rabbits. My wife had a rabbit too, and all I can think of is that has got to be one of the sadder pets to have. They have a hutch, and they stay in there. And yes, you bring them out every once in a while, but they're in this hutch for like out of the week. They're maybe out of it. They let it, a few hours a week, and it's like what a horrible existence to be a pet. Our cats, you know, they go upstairs, they go whatever room they want, they can run around, chase each other. A rabbit's got that little hutch. That's it.
Did you name it George? Not the rabbit, George?
Right.
Then how come you have long gears?
Right, George. I know the cartoon you're talking about. That's funny.
The sheepdog.
Oh, my gosh. Why? Yes. Did you name it George? Eric says. Yes, rabbits.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, we had the best cartoons. I'm not gonna lie. We had the best cartoons.
And it's funny, we were chatting about this in a group on Marco Polo. We have this music group that we talk about music, and we were discussing classical music and what does certain classical music remind you of. Dude, it reminds me of Bugs Bunny cartoons. It does.
I hear pieces of music that are famous pieces of music, and I'm like, oh, that's the one where Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd are doing the opera. And
the
kill the rabbit! Kill the rabbit!
Yeah, I think it's Mozart. Leopold.
Right. Yosemite Sam is great.
What the fuck we talking about it?
You know what? Jay liking Yosemite Sam is. If I was to guess his favorite Looney Tune, that's what I would guess.
It would have been either would have been Yosemite Sam or Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn, right? That would be good too. Yeah, I mean, there's the best Looney. I mean, a sun shop. I mean, you could sit there and we could do taglines from Looney Tunes, and we know exactly which ones they are.
See, right about this time, sometimes we have a beaver hut just to the left of the property, to the right of us. Yeah, you can't see it from here, but and the beavers will come out just at sundown.
Oh, the beavers come out.
How dare you!
Yeah, that's what she said.
How dare you!
Burn Dog loves Greta. I gotta give him a little Greta every show, or he gets really upset.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice gal, but as sharp as a bag off wet mice. Foghorn. Yes. I mean, look, we could do a 3-4 hour show on Looney Tunes. The Foghorn Leghorn one where he's trying to get with the chick, and she's got that little nerd, the little nerd chick, and he's trying to teach him
with the glasses.
The glasses, yes.
And the little beanie cap.
Yes, and of course there's the chicken hawk, who's kind of gets annoying after a while, but Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, I mean, Looney Tunes were awesome.
Sylvester the Cat was kind of annoying. I wasn't a big fan.
There were I was actually more annoyed with Tweety Bird than Sylvester. That Tweety Bird, I wanted him to get eaten.
Pepe Le Pew was annoying too.
Yeah, he gets really old really fast. I mean, now it's funny because Pepe Le Pew that would not fly now.
No, absolutely not.
The forcing yourself on somebody.
Right.
I mean, there were some annoying ones that I was just like. I mean, if you go through all the cartoons, not just Looney Tunes, Chilly Willy the Penguin always annoyed the fuck out of me. I just, hello, you know. Oh gosh, Woody Woodpecker kind of got annoying after a while. Just
yeah.
I mean, neither would the Mexican Mouth. So. That at one time when I was 4 or 5 or 6.
Oh, Speedy Gonzalez.
Gonzalez was my favorite at one time, and probably in the 4 to 5 year old range. He was my favorite. And then he had the opposite of Speedy Gonzalez was Slowpoke Gonzalez or something. No, Slowpoke Rodriguez. Slowpoke.
Yeah, it was his cousin or something, wasn't it? Was it his cousin?
Yeah, it's Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Yeah, you racist piece of shit.
Yeah, I know.
You racist piece of shit.
I know. Yeah, Slowpoke. Wait, I got a clip of Slowpoke Rodriguez. Yeah, Speedy Gonzalez at one time was my favorite cartoon. And then I think I moved on to like Bugs Bunny, one of the popular.
Only the fastest mouse can make it, which is me. Not the slowest mouse, which is you.
Maybe Slowpoke is pretty slow downstairs in the feet. But he's pretty fast.
You racist piece of shit.
In the cabeza.
Anyway, Slowpoke Rodriguez. Speedy's cousin or brother.
Yeah. Brother.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. We're done with the blood type. Bye-bye, lady. Okay, I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna do this one because it's more of a talking thing.
I forgot my watch. How much time we got left here?
13 minutes. And
cool.
then I should be plugging the show tomorrow. Tasmanian Devil was. Oh, I like Tasmanian Devil. I can do the impression, but I'm not doing it here. But I can.
The Tasmanian Devil. That I call my brother the Tasmanian Devil because he doesn't plan anything. He basically stirs up shit everywhere he goes, and he's a measure once, cut 3 times kind of guy. He just comes in and just like stirs everything up. It's yeah.
Wait a minute, is this the brother that put the sand down?
Yes.
Oh
yeah, same
gosh.
Brother. It's all making sense now, isn't it?
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's just.
And we just butt heads all the time because it's just like I'm a planner. I'm like it's just yeah. I like to write things down and I like to plan things ahead. And, he's like he'll like run back and forth like 18 times to get the tools that he needs, and I'll just be like, okay, what do I need? Put it on a tray and bring it.
Right.
Kind of thing.
That's funny.
Yeah, he hates working with me because it's just like I just kind of. I guess he's more Speedy Gonzalez and I'm Slowpoke, but in the end, it's just I get things done actually quicker and more efficient.
Well, that's the thing is slow is fast. Sometimes
it is.
Rather than
Sometimes
fast being refixing the mistakes over and over again.
You make mistakes when you're in a hurry, and he's always in a hurry.
Gail said, I played that Slowpoke Rodriguez clip. She says, oh, my God, anyone under 30 would just die seeing that cartoon. Right. Like, that's politically, it's horrible.
So I don't know if you noticed there was a small interaction between Brian Weber and Ken in Essay. It was yesterday.
I didn't see the whole thread, but I saw enough of it. I saw your comment about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was commenting on he
Hughes.
follows that nostalgia page, and he was talking about John Hughes. And so he was like, and then Ken made a comment about objectifying rape or whatever it was or something like that, and he's like, well, and they got on this back and forth, and it was what's the word I'm looking for?
A healthy conversation, civilized.
Yeah, it was civilized. Yes, but it was you could tell that it was like, oh well, that stuff won't fly today. It's just like, well, no, it won't, but it doesn't mean that we didn't like it back then and we can't watch it now. They're not going to be able to make those movies now. But
which movie had the rape?
He was talking about John Hughes in general, but I think. Well, the Fast Times.
Oh, Bacon's down for the count. The Canadian FCC did not want Bacon talking about objectifying rape or whatever. They're like, no, get.
How dare you?
Get you, Greta, hit the Greta button.
How dare you?
Get him off the air.
How dare you?
He's making Canada look bad. Delete, abort.
No, God.
I think it was Ray and S.A. Ray and S.A. what? Something Sister Tazed when she comes to the house, a whirlwind drama swirls around her. All right. My Taz, here's my Taz impression. There you go. My Tasmanian Devil. I'm spitting all over the microphone. All right, let me get you back.
Yeah, sorry, not sure what's going on. It's just that
I know.
Zoom,
Listen.
It's almost
like
it times me out.
You were talking about objectifying rape, and the Canadian FCC went, no! Abort!
The RTC came in again.
No!
Abort.
He's making us look bad. Hit the Greta button.
How dare you?
I did touch the AirPods too, and I think they're very, very sensitive about like volume and things like that.
So it
could be that too.
Okay.
Yeah. So I might have done that too.
Fair enough.
What did you say?
Long Duck Dong. Yes.
You racist piece of shit.
Long Duck
Dong. He was mentioned in the thread.
Oh, I'm sure. Listen, Look, this has been talked about a lot, and like I've seen Bill Maher do it and everything else. You cannot judge a generation on what was acceptable at the time. Yes, you can judge things as they're not acceptable now, but I can't stand going back through history and saying, "Oh, that was a bad person because of this and this." Like a good example would be the Dean Martin roasts. They're hilarious. But they don't fly now, but that doesn't make them, that didn't mean that they weren't important back in the day.
And Don Rickles was brought up in that thread as well.
Right.
And he was key to those,
Right. But it was a different time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with it because I lived in it, and it was just a different time, and now it's different. You just have to you cannot use today's standards to judge a generation from 30, 40 years ago because it's ridiculous.
And here's a funny thing. Either go to a movie like Fast Times at Ridgemont High or even like a movie like a real extreme is like Grease, where you had like 20 and 30-year-olds playing high schoolers, right?
Right.
So in reality, they weren't minors.
Right.
In reality,
right.
But they were playing minors. It was implied, which,
I never had a problem with that, or even thought there was a problem with it until you just said it. Because, yes, I knew they were in their 30s playing high schoolers, but, yeah, they're playing high schoolers. But, I mean, hello, high schoolers have sex, because I had sex in high school. I just, it happens. But I get it. Minors, I get it. But they're not. They're 30-year-olds. But, anyway, whatever.
Yeah, we're just going to, apparently the next generations are just going to cancel out all of history and just, we're just going to be done with it, right? So when people like in our generation are gone,
right?
All of that stuff is going to be,
we're horrible. Oh my gosh, you laughed at Don Rickles. Oh, you're a horrible human being. What's interesting?
Go ahead. I'm going to see if I could get a view of the Sturgeon Moon here, so I can turn this around. It's not turning around. Why won't this turn? There we go. There it is.
Ooh, the Sturgeon Moon. Nice.
What a piece of junk.
No, it's not. Oh, it's a piece of junk because you had 2 moons, Luke. Okay, I get it. Thinking outside the box here.
Pretty cool.
That is awesome. I love it.
Oh my God!
Very nice. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Hold on. Keep it up. Hold it on. I'm holding on.
There's one meathead at the end of the lake with his light on. Always has his light on.
Idiot. Yeah. You know why he's got his light on?
He's full of shit.
He's afraid of the dark is what he is. So
yeah. What a beautiful, beautiful lake. This is you. This is your Jim Rome Instagram account. Look at that. The Sturgeon Moon.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, shrink you back down. There we go. You got the zoom, Mr. DeVille.
Mm-hmm.
Not a breeze at all. Not a breath of wind. I'm sorry, that's a Titanic quote. Not a breath of wind.
I can actually see the moon reflecting in the water right now.
Nice.
Pretty wild.
Dude, keep making me jealous. Keep pissing me off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now it's 2 moons.
What a piece of junk.
Now it reminds me of Star Wars. You got 2 moons. Are you on Tatooine with the 2 moons?
Yeah. Right.
Watch out for the bear.
Well, I'm here with one of my favorite bears. It's Mr. Chocolate. Hey, Mr. Chocolate.
He's going to eat your ass.
Yeah. I don't know. I got rid of Mr. Chocolate this morning.
I was going to say, did you have a bear come through your camp? But I just figured it out. Here's a live footage of Bacon getting rid of Mr. Chocolate.
There you go.
Oh, my gosh. Uh-oh.
You racist piece of shit.
Said something.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing I did the bug spray before I came out here because the mosquitoes are
I've
starting
seen you
right now,
swatting,
so.
and I figured that's what was coming out.
Yeah,
Mosquitoes.
yeah.
Is there anything worse than a mosquito? It's like one of the worst things ever created.
We call them. Some people call them horse flies. We call them deer flies here, and they look like house flies, but they have like a little bit different markings. Those things are nasty bites. Those really hurt.
Deer flies.
Yeah, they're kind of like a cousin to the house fly, but they bite. They're nasty. Like you get wet. Yeah, they bite.
I remember we had horse flies out in the country. I hated those. Those were.
And they'll get like welts. Yeah, from those.
Hey, don't hit a deer fly with a hammer.
That's right. You'll get it unless you're wearing safety glasses.
Yeah.
Unless you have an apron on and safety glasses, a whole hazmat suit.
Right. Can bacon circumcise a mosquito, like Jerry Jones?
Not in this light, I can't.
No. It's funny because I'm sure it's dark there, but because your phone compensates, it looks like it's daytime.
In the camera. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
So anyway, where are we at? 5:58. Let's wrap it up.
Got some bats flying. We got some bats flying around now too.
Don't open your mouth. Cost you rabies shots.
So, that's okay. I have health insurance.
Well, that's right. You do have health insurance.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
There's a bat.
Yeah.
This, you know what I'd say if there was a bat flying around me?
Get the fuck out!
Jeremy Piven's awesome. I love Jeremy Piven. He's a great actor.
Isn't he?
Rush Hour 2 was like, he was awesome when he played the
Rush Hour 2. I saw the first one.
Okay, look up Jeremy Piven in Rush Hour 2, and they go in to buy some clothes, and he says, "Oh, you're together," you know. You got to watch the scene. It's just hilarious, and the bloopers for that scene are great too. Yeah. Wait. I mean, he calls Jackie Chan Little Kim.
Hold on.
It was a cowboy hat, and now it's a pit hat.
Here it is. Yep, this is it.
I'll talk to you in a bit. Hi, nice to see you. Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, I'm gonna need black, 42 long, and nothing touches this body but pure silk. And get my partner something from the kids department.
Okay, would your partner like to be wrapped in silk as well? Some people think it's tacky, but I really enjoy it when couples dress alike.
No, wait a minute, no, this ain't no couple thing, man. We police officers working a very dangerous case and we need some clothes.
Yes, there are a lot of men chasing us.
As well they should be. Listen, you have nothing to worry about, okay? Because I'm going to turn you two into the belle of the ball.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Let's start with you, shall we? You got the mochaccino face, wonderful skin, and the big broad shoulders, okay? Let's put a dead animal on you. Croc skin, buttercream, croc skin, buttercream. What size is the waist? Let's go in.
Hey! Watch his sweetness.
He's got some fire to him.
Honey cups.
I like that.
Go get the clothes.
Okay, I'll pull some items. Ooh, jeez. Little Kim, I'll be back.
Little Kim.
You see that?
He likes you.
I'm not shopping with you no more.
Nice. Good pull.
Buttercream, butter. I love the way I love his one movement when he says, "Be the belle of the ball."
Nice. The belle of the ball. Nice. All right. Great scene, Eric says. Good. Yeah, there you go. I guess I got to watch that movie. I saw the first one. I didn't see the second one. So
that was all because of your question. So, yeah, here we go. There's a mosquito right there.
Ah! Get it off! Yuck!
Can you see it?
I hate... Are you letting it bite you? Oh, dude, I hate that. Swat it, dude. Don't do that. Jeez. Dude, I hate having... Oh! There's no way I would let something suck on me. Oh!
I'm not a smart man.
That's going to be a drop. All right, I'm going to have to pack it in because they're really getting bad over here.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, dude, I would never let something suck on me for the camera. Good. Anyway.
This guy is fucking stupid.
One last look at the
sturgeon moon. All right, tomorrow, Gail is here tomorrow. Gail is here. I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, it's been real. Okay, people.
Oh, wait, Cindy didn't...
Hi, Cindy. Oh, it's so good to see you again.
I almost forgot to do that. Okay, so Gail's here tomorrow. Marble Race is tomorrow. DJ Haunted Horse tomorrow. Bacon, mosquito bite scratching tomorrow. Right. Sturgeon moon tonight.
They're all over the place. All of a sudden, they just kind of swarmed me.
Oh, hell yeah,
I got one biting my thumb
You're
right
out in the
now.
middle of a fucking lake. You are like a lantern to moths.
That's right. All right, everyone have a good night.
We're out here. Thanks, everyone, for showing. Thanks for the laughs. Thanks for the drop. Yep. We are going to be back tomorrow. 5 hours of Haunted Horse tomorrow. Just what you wanted. Later, everybody.